Hey, so when you hear the phrase smart hospital, what do you picture? Robots zipping down the hallways? Hologram doctors? Well, you might be surprised. The real revolution that's happening in healthcare is a lot quieter, and frankly, a whole lot smarter. Let's dive in.
I mean, we've all been there, right? You're sitting in a waiting room or trying to get discharged, and it just feels like you're caught in this endless loop of forms and clipboards and waiting. It's this friction where the process of getting care almost feels like it's getting in the way of the actual care.
And look, this isn't just about us being annoyed as patients. For the doctors and nurses on the front lines, all that friction is a massive source of burnout. The very system they're working in is creating chaos, piling on administrative work, and pulling them away from why they got into medicine in the first place, to take care of people.
And that gets us to the big question. For years, we've just been throwing more and more technology at the problem, but it's often been like adding a bunch of apps to your phone that don't talk to each other. So, what if the real answer isn't just more gadgets, but about making the whole system work together in a truly intelligent way?
Okay, so first, let's put on our diagnostic hats and really look at the problem. What are the symptoms telling us that our hospitals are just completely overwhelmed?
It's a really good question, isn't it? With all the incredible medical advances we have, why does the experience of being in a hospital so often feel like organized chaos at best? Well, the answer isn't in the medicine, it's in the system. Now, here's the thing you've got to understand about this list. These aren't six different problems. They're all symptoms of one single disease, an old school operational model that just wasn't built for the complexities of modern healthcare. A delayed discharge creates a bottleneck, which burns out the staff, which leads to coordination breakdowns. See how it works? It's a vicious cycle.
Okay, so we get the problem. Now let's talk about the solution. It's time to define what smart hospital actually means and cut through all the marketing hype and the buzzwords.
This right here, this is the whole game. The old way of thinking was, let's buy a cool new AI for the radiology department. The smart way of thinking is, how do we get radiology, the ER, the labs, and patient transport to all work together like a single, well-oiled machine? It's a total shift from buying gadgets to building a cohesive, integrated system. And this definition is just perfect. Notice the keywords here. It's not just about technology. It's about integrating tech with human values to create an adaptive system. The goal is to stop being just a collection of different departments under one roof and start being a single learning organization that's constantly getting better. So if you're going to run a whole hospital like one big intelligent system, you need a brain, right? A central nervous system. And in a smart hospital, that's the command center. I absolutely love this because it gives you the perfect visual. Don't picture some cluttered office with a whiteboard. Think NASA mission control. Think air traffic control. It's a calm, data-driven hub that's designed to manage incredible complexity without breaking a sweat.
So how does it do it? Well, it's constantly pulling in data from everywhere. How many beds are free? Which operating rooms are in use? Where patients are waiting? Then, and this is the magic part, AI helps it see the whole picture and anticipate problems before they happen. Instead of scrambling when the ER gets slammed, the command center sees it coming 2 hours away and helps staff get ahead of it. It's the difference between being reactive and being proactive.
Okay, so that command center is the incredible bird's eye view, managing the whole system. But what about on the ground? How does this smart approach actually help a doctor at a patient's bedside? And this is such a critical question, because a big fancy control room is great, but it's useless if it doesn't make life easier for the clinicians doing the actual work. And what's one of the biggest time sucks for any doctor or nurse? Paperwork, documentation.
And that's where something called ambient AI comes in. This is so cool. It's basically an invisible assistant in the exam room. It listens to the natural conversation between a doctor and a patient. And in the background, it automatically transcribes and structures all of that information into a perfect clinical note. The doctor doesn't have to type a thing.
I mean, just look at this. The difference is night and day. The old way forces the doctor to turn their back on the patient to feed the computer. The ambient way lets them maintain eye contact, to listen, to be a human being connecting with another human being while the busy work just melts away into the background. It's a game changer. So when you put all these pieces together, the command center, the AI assistants, what is this quiet transformation really all about? What's the point of it all? It all boils down to this one simple, powerful idea. Every single piece of smart tech we've talked about has the exact same purpose: to remove the administrative nonsense, the logistical hurdles, and all the other friction that gets in the way of providing great care.
Because this is the future we're aiming for. A hospital that runs so smoothly that crises are prevented before they even start. A place where the brilliant, compassionate people who work there can finally give 100% of their focus and their energy back to where it belongs, the patient right in front of them.
And I guess that's the thought I want to leave you with. Maybe the true mark of a smart hospital isn't the flashy robots or the futuristic screens. Maybe it's the technology that's so well integrated, so seamless, that you don't even notice it's there. It just works, letting people take care of people. Thanks for watching.